In this context, there's no disrespect. When I bust my rhyme, y'all break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. Lose inhibition, follow intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition.
Hello all. Hey, how you guys doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. This is hopefully not going to be a long video here. I just want to talk about just my experience at my first time at a Tfcon Chicago, any Tfcon for that matter, 2022. I went to the Saturday convention, and it's held, of course, in Rosemont, Illinois. It's pretty much it's still Chicago, but some O'Hare Hotel and I guess convention center or something like that. Conference center. But either way, it was pretty much all hosted in one giant room where everything pretty much was done except for the downstairs where they had special stuff like for Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime, doing their photos and signings. But everything else, even the signings of less influential but yet important people were upstairs along with everything else in the main conference room. So I'm going to show you some pics. Me coming into in the parking lot, me and my son were walking toward the convention center. You see a big, the front part of Optimus Prime from the movie. And it was, we were walking in, and maybe I'll show a little video of me my son was, my middle son, he's in his 20s, of course. He has a cast on his leg. It won't be too long me showing him. And we were walking in and just taking a look at the sights. There were some things that I found in the very beginning. I didn't expect to see so many people there so early. I didn't realize it'd be such a big deal. There's a lot of people there on the outside. And we were actually, though we paid online, we still had to go inside to actually still register. And maybe that's the way they do it at all these conferences. They make sure you go inside. And the hallways were packed. They had people everywhere. And, it's almost, to me, I was thinking in my head, oh, COVID. I might blank that out and say beer factory. And that was in my mind thinking that. And there's just so many people. They kept pouring in all day long. And we got the kind of the pass where you could get in a little early to see the exhibitions. It didn't make any difference because though we went and got this purple band on our wrist and went to, they said we can get it early to the whole thing was in one room. So it didn't matter if I had the $30, I think the one was $30, one was $40 somewhere, something like that. I bought the $40 pass to no avail because if I got into the main room, which is, you see these two guys in yellow here. They were safeguarding the main room. You could walk to the right when you got inside the door and go to the place where you're not supposed to be able to get in till noon. So I was an early pass person on Saturday, but you could walk over there. If you had a $30 pass, you could walk right in and go right over there anyway. So it really made no difference to have two lines. I don't know why they did that. Because I saw people from the other side just walking over. So what difference did it make? See a kid here with a cool Optimus Prime. He might have been a late teenager. I think he was a teenager. Optimus Prime get up on. I thought was really cool. He walked around quite a bit there. And then you see some displays here. I'm just going through my picks one at a time just to give you a quick overlay of what I experienced. I see Sony from TM Reviews, and I actually took a picture with him. I'll show you later. And hold on. Yeah, Deluxe Baldwin was there is what I was trying to say. And Memo224 has a channel, and TM Reviews is there recording. So it was kind of cool. I got to meet them later. As I said, I'll bring out a picture later. Me taking a picture with them. And I just look at this first display came in. I was just looking at this, and I was talking with some guys over there that was talking about the X-Transbots and what they had coming, especially with the Constructicons. And we really liked them. People were really, yammering over these Constructicons. And the Galvatron actually looked a little small to me when I went around the side views and stuff and really took different pictures of it. And I just realized how small the Galvatron really looked, but it's probably just because it's slender build. It's probably still about the same height as the one for Sovereign for Fans Toys. But the Constructicons were big. I mean, talked to Tim a little bit. I heard that, what's that name of that one company had the other Constructicons coming out. They were running low on money. I'll probably think of the name later. And they think they won't make it. But then I saw a post from another guy on YouTube saying that it might have, they say they will be pulling out of it. I wish I could think of the name. Vectron Labs. Vectron Labs may still be pulling out of it. I don't know if it was, there's a UK guy that does a channel, and he comes on and does reviews on YouTube. He's really cool. I forgot the name, but he said that, Vectron Labs looking at his review channel, and they said they're still in the works. So I'm hearing things from, other reviewers. I'm hearing things from people, and people are saying different things. But Vectron Labs is still coming, from what I understand, as far as the Constructicon. So let's not rule them out yet. If they don't come, they don't come. Whatever. But let's move on. So I want to get through this quickly. So this is the main display case. It's a big thing. People are hyping over. You can come here. The beautiful thing about Tfcon is that I went to a Comic-Con once in 2018. The Tfcon, you can buy anything they got there is for sale, and the prices are not so agreeable. I think the best price I found for something I'll post at the very end of this video was at the Toy Jojo table. So Pake for Life and TM, they have dealings with Toy Jojo, I believe. But as far as this display here, it has some very beautiful display. Very beautiful display. Optimus in the middle, Kane toys over there. I still haven't made up my mind. I got two of the Kane toys. One I was thinking about selling them, or I might go ahead and get the line. I just can't make up my mind about it yet. It seemed like a great figure, but just a bit too much. I kind of want the G1 more-esque look to the Predacons. And you see, you see Unicron here, the studio sale, and I have that one, the one on the right, the first one that came out. I got a great deal for it. And if I look at the very bottom there, I see oh, that looks like Apache, maybe. No, that's actually, it's not a good picture of him. At the very bottom is Springer, one of my favorite character. My favorite character is actually from the MMC. But it's funny, the new one was like $150. And then on the table to the right of there, of this display case, they were selling a used one for $160. So you really got to watch what people are doing. But here's another display of a lot of prices of it boxed up in the middle. When you first walk into the left, you'll see this. Just to the left of that big display case we were already at, you see a bunch of these for sale. And, it's just something you can have at hand. You come there, you might be paying a little bit more, but they have to take it straight home. And then you see on these next slides, just people, all their, their tables, the art, the necklaces, or anything else they have selling, fandom of Transformers. It's a pleasant thing to see. You get to this one picture where you see the back of the line for where they're going through the signings. I was gonna do one with Susan Blue and the guy that played Perceptor, because I didn't register in time for Peter Cullen online. I was slow, but the Perceptor guy, and then I got good pictures of them later. I'll show you when I get there. I got good pictures of them. That's the back of the line there. Here's a Toy Jojo table where I did end up buying something. I'll show at the end of the video, and they had the best prices to me for what I really struggled over. The new hoist. It was a little cheaper than it is online, $170, but it's also, I saw another deal I was waiting to come through to see if I can get one even cheaper than that. So I end up passing on that, but I did get something else from that table because it still had the best prices. You see another picture here with the guy that was selling there. It was pretty cool. Just to give you guys a different view. Here's some art here. It has, of course, Power Ranger at the bottom right. It's basically still based Transformer art, Soundwave and Unicron, and some other pictures up there. Maybe a hound in the middle there or something. And beautiful artwork. I wish I had a place for it. And I love art, but I love natural art. I mean, art of buildings. There's one art gallery I went to on vacation this past year in Tennessee, Gatlinburg. Beautiful place to visit, and it was like a picture of an old warship fighting in the Revolutionary War maybe, and it's just beautiful. I mean, I love beautiful, real art, and fanciful art is okay. It has its place, but I do know that they have beautiful art here. And I may show multiple pictures of that case and on the side of it with people standing around. And here is the guy that played Perceptor, Paul Eating. And I got a good picture of him. I didn't go over there and get a picture with him, but Susan Blue is right there over sitting at the table, on the table further left of them. But man, a good picture of him. And I really wanted to talk to him. It'd been nice to go over there and talk to him up front, but I was, my son was having an issue with his leg. We had a little cart we were running around with a knee cart with 4 wheels, and we took turns. Either I was sitting down on it, he was using it sometimes, but not often. But I was kind of hurting too. I had a lot of swelling in my knee, on my right knee. We play ball and we do a lot of stuff, so he finally caught up with us. So Susan Blue, Paul Eating, great. Here's probably another picture of Susan Blue. And then you get a real close-up of her. She looks good. I mean, I remember, I think the last commentary she did on Transformers, the movie, some of the extra features. She looks the same she did in that, and that was 10 years ago or more when she probably did those commentaries. So this was great. Here's a picture of us eating lunch. And let me tell you something. There's a sandwich, a turkey, cheese, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Good bread. It was really good. We had mayo and 2 chips, a water, and a Sprite. $28. Not the worst, but it's not the best, because you go to Disney parks or fun parks, you get all this all the time. But man, $28 for 6 items. Wow. All right. Let me move on. I can stay on that forever. Here is a picture of us. I'm in Wall on the left, and then there's Memo 224 in the middle, and there's Sony from TM Reviews, and he was busy. Boy, he was busy. Walking the halls, going upstairs, filming stuff. That was a busy guy. That's why he has a great channel, because he stays busy. So that was us. And maybe a quick other, let's keep that picture. It's pretty much one. And then I'm almost done. So really at the end, you see my son, he's up there by the Optimus Prime truck. And he sees it's beautiful truck, man. I took it's just great to be at conventions like this and just see all this stuff. And at the back of the truck, it has at the top of it says, "Unleash your inner prime." It's just a fun. I think it had something said on the side of it. I didn't get that picture, but it was just cool to be in that convention. So that was pretty much the wrap of what I'm going to show. There's of course the special, the production shots, the stuff coming up was going to be shown. Probably by TM and all of them, all the stuff that's going to be coming up soon. So all the feature stuff, I didn't stay long enough for that. We wore out. After 4 hours, we were like, we're done. So I was with my sister up there near Chicago, so I went back to her house and we finished our day there. So I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to finish up on my live video. Okay, guys, so back to live video. Yep, Tfcon experience for the weekend. It was a great experience. I really enjoyed it. Sorry, I got some stuff here that I bought recently that I'll be using sooner or later. What I got back from Tfcon, as proof that I was there. Looky there. Tfcon, 2022. So I got these cassettes. Since I don't have them transformed, but I have the cassettes for him. Robot Paradise's Acoustic Wave. And I got these. So I got this from Toy Jojo. I think it's a pretty good deal. I got them for $100 even. No tax was added onto those things, thank God. But I might do a small review on them just for the fun of it later. And just see how I like them along with all the other ones I have from KFC. I still got my KFC blaster up there. Sitting up there, and I still got my new, sitting in the back over there on the very top shelf. I'm not gonna point at it. So yeah, I'm gonna probably, this is what I got. I wanted to get the hoist, but I just figured I'm just gonna wait that out. I think the price is gonna go down on that soon, and it's still pretty expensive there. So you guys, but not with no further ado, I just want to get my experience there, my update on that, and I had a great experience. I loved it. I don't know how many I would go into in the future. It's just one of those things I could do. At the time, I wanted to make the sacrifice to do it this past weekend. And then maybe, hopefully, one day, I can make another one. So I did miss something about, I think TM put it up, about the new, that line, the cassette from Blaster. steel jaw, and I wish I missed it. I don't know how I missed it, but I did. If I saw that there, I do have it on pre-order, so I'm not too worried about it, but I might have got it. So you guys, take care, be blessed, have a good week. Hope you enjoyed the little that I've shown. There's so many out there right now, so hopefully you get to spend the week catching up.
Everybody, get into it, get stupid, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started and hot. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started and hot. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started and hot. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started.